Countdown in 5.
I'm gonna launch this thing faster
4,
than Jeff Bezos'
3,
dildo rocket.
2, 1. All right, everybody. Welcome to Frame This Podcast. I'm Philippe, and my guest...
Already named it Optimus Prime.
My friend, my brother, Nate Smith. No, we're not interviewing Nate Smith. We're just having a great conversation with each other today.
We ran out of guests.
Dude, don't...
We beat Joe Rogan to all the interviews.
Dude, don't say that. Don't say that. We're going to edit that out. I'm actually going to edit that out.
No, you're not. Leave it in.
We didn't run out of guests. There are guests out there. There are
like
more.
When we interviewed Thomas and I got his name wrong. He's like, we're leaving that in.
All right, fine. We'll leave that in for the fans. For the gram.
It's for posterity.
For posterity. Yeah, posterity.
You ever stop to think about like all of the grandchildren that are going to see TikTok and Instagram videos of their grandparents when they're, older?
That scares me a lot because there's this new. You've heard of this new trend, right?
Which one? There's a lot of them.
Where kids in schools are stealing like their teachers' stuff or vandalizing school property on TikTok and trying to one up one another.
Sounds like Jim and Dwight with extra steps.
Yes. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
No, that's terrifying.
I don't understand why the fuck they're doing that, and they think that's there was a time and a place. It's called Jackass, and they already done it before you did, so you lose.
Do you have a favorite Jackass stunt film? So which one made you cringe the most, and which one made you laugh the most?
Oh God. Let's see, off the top of my head, the toy car in the ass or in the rectum, that probably made me cringe the most.
I don't know if I remember that one. I think the porta potty slingshot probably made me cringe the most because I've seen what's in those things sometimes, man.
Oh, it's not.
I don't remember where.
It's not cool.
No, I don't remember where didn't they like all take a dump in it before going.
Yes. Too? Everyone took a shit. I think it was Ryan Dunn who put the toy car up his ass, and he went to the doctor and he said something stuck up there, and they took an X-ray, and there's literally a toy car stuck up his ass.
Dude, I wonder what their insurance policies must have been like.
I don't know. Viacom, MTV Viacom, we'd be covering that shit. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I slap in the face.
Oh God, that was a funny one. And yeah, honestly, that's what I wanted to be before I knew what I wanted to do. Anything else with my life was become a Jackass stuntman. I wanted to be on Jackass. That was my goal as a young, impressionable teenager, 7th grade.
Because that was a show before it was a set of movies, right?
Yes, it was
on MTV.
Mm-hmm.
Right after Cribs.
Right after MTV Cribs. Oh,
dude, Finn McKenty had a YouTube video on how cringe Cribs was.
Oh, it was he hit the nail right on the head. It was super terrible. Yeah. And I think that kind of ties into what I was hoping we'd talk about today is...
Are we thinking about the same thing?
I hope so. I'll go first. I was hoping we can talk about like our whole journey in art and life and what got us to this point right now. But what were you thinking?
Close.
Okay. What were you thinking, Nate?
So for those of you who don't know, Phil and I are exactly a day apart where he's literally a day younger than I am. And when this episode comes out, it will be the day after his birthday, which will be 2 days after my birthday. So I was hoping to talk about what you learned this past year and where you were this time last year and what you hope to get out of next year.
Damn, that's some heavy shit. I don't. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to start off heavy and then ease off the brakes a little bit, or do you want to go with art first?
No. Let's do this episode of Phil and Nate, heart to heart.
Mom, get me a sandwich.
Mom, get me a sandwich. Yeah, let's talk about our journey thus far in life. Let's go. So let me just recap. So where I was last year, what I was doing, what I'm looking forward to in the next year.
Yeah, where were you last year? Let's where you were last year, most impactful thing that happened in the last year, and what you're hoping for from 2022.
Okay, let's start from the top. And then I'll ask you all those questions because then I want to hear from you. And I think everybody at home listening in their car, walking down the street probably wants to hear that too. Wow, you're already putting a stake through my heart, Nate. Just closing the book on this thing. Damn.
What happened last year, Phil?
September. What was going on in September? Well, we were in the throngs of this. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
We were oh God.
Who did we record in September?
I thought we did, didn't we?
Do you remember who we recorded?
No, I don't remember who we recorded in September.
Because we recorded Nate, Thomas. It was probably Jeremy.
Yeah.
Probably Jeremy, Austin, and maybe Caitlin. She might have been a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, she might have been September. So we're in the throngs of this. I think I was not back in the office yet fully. I did have days where I was going back in the office, doing another job that's different from what I have now, because I've been doing like juggling, 3 jobs, over the past, well, not juggling 3 jobs, but I put myself in another, or I asked to be in another position because I wanted to learn and I wanted to improve my skill set. So I am.
Are you looking at the camera?
Valuable. No, I'm not actually. Sorry. I'm looking off in the distance because I'm thinking. It's my thinking. You know my thinking face.
I know. I thought you were looking at not the Zoom camera, but the actual camera.
No, there's no camera. There's just.
Oh, this is Zoom?
This is just a webcam. I got a webcam going right now. But I do have a light on. As you can see in my fooled you. Let's see.
My camera's off to the side. It's like a run though.
Yeah. Why? Are you using your iPad?
Mm-hmm.
You bastard.
I want Brenda to be able to use your laptop if this call goes very well.
Give her your iPad.
I want to cut her off from using her laptop.
Cut that bitch off. We're going to edit that out. I know we might not. I don't know.
What are you, a rabbi?
No. Let's see.
What's the biggest change in your life that has happened in the last year?
Finding myself, I think.
What does that mean for Phil to have to himself?
I think finding myself. Was
there a moment when it just clicked?
No, it wasn't a moment. It was a progression of me, working harder to improve myself and just sticking with it and reaching some state of being that I can say that I actually finally like myself. for once in, I don't know, 28 years. And I like who I am.
Soon to be 29.
Soon to be 29. Jesus Christ.
Well, okay, no. This episode comes out after
I know this
you've
episode
just
comes
turned
out.
29.
Yeah,
so
I know.
There's going to be a really weird temporal parallax.
Are you doing some like Rick and Morty shit right now? Is that what you're trying to get out of this episode? You want to open you want to open a portal?
No. I'm just saying, like, there's gonna be a really weird disconnect from like us being here now, and then when this episode comes out, the stuff we're talking about like just happened.
I know, and it continues to happen. I keep growing. I keep learning. I keep doing. I don't know, but I really picked up on the idea of personal fitness and exercise and setting goals for yourself. And it's really improved my overall physical state, but more importantly, my mental state and my self-esteem and really how I see myself when I look at the mirror, and then how myself sees other people when I look at them. And I know now that, you know, I shouldn't try, I guess. I don't know, how do I say this? It's important to be yourself, but be humble about it, because you're really no better than anyone else on the street. And though you might feel like $1,000,000, you really got to just stay in control, maybe. And that's a big change for me. Although I'm still a lunatic and I'm still crazy AF, so I don't think that's going to change.
Yeah, he said AF because we can't fucking curse on this show. So thank you for abbreviating.
That's what all the young hip kids are doing these days.
Hot.
I don't know. I really enjoyed road tripping down to Richmond and exploring more of Richmond with you, sir. And how such a wonderful city it is, and getting into shenanigans and getting in trouble. Not too much trouble, because we really couldn't do anything because everything was locked down.
Yeah, we can now.
I know. Going back to a show is going to be really weird.
Man, I'm pissed I can't go to that show tomorrow.
What show's that?
It was Beartooth and Wage War.
You're not going?
No, because the mechanic recommended we don't drive our car in the state that it is very far.
You got it.
We fixed a bunch of.
You fixed a bunch of stuff, but there's still more stuff to fix.
Yeah, there's like $2,500 worth of stuff. We got $1,500 of it fixed, but there's still a couple more things to do.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, it's a combination of me probably buying a shitty car and also just age. So,
did you take care of it? Did you give it regular oil changes?
Yeah, no, I did. It was all. It wasn't oil stuff. It was like
mechanical
suspension and mechanical stuff.
Yeah, so. Driving those mean streets. Tokyo drifting. Tokyo drifting.
I blame Richmond's. I blame Richmond's potholes.
There you go. That's valid. That's a valid point.
So,
I've learned to listen more. I've learned my I'm trying to think here. My presupposition or my judgment is usually wrong about somebody. I don't know, even from doing a podcast, I think I've grown as a person and a human being, and being able to connect more with others.
I've found that I have really low expectations for people, but I give everybody an even chance, if that makes any sense.
No, that makes total sense. I do the same because I've always had.
Like I don't expect anything awesome out of somebody, but I don't like go in assuming that they're going to be lazy or piece of shit, you know.
I I did the opposite. I think I assumed. Well, not no, I didn't do the opposite. I did something like that because I thought myself as a piece of shit. So I immediately normally was like, this person's gonna upset me or make me unhappy. So I need to put up a front and be unhappy and not be positive and just, you know, try and be friendly and approachable with people. I was not. I always thought people were out to just shit on me, which that's fine. I let my friends shit on me because that's normal. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I let my friends shit on me. I do dumb shit. They got to call me out on it. It's totally fine. But yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, does Phil want to tell you how he spent his birthday last year?
I'm not spending it like that this year. I can tell you that much. I can frickin' tell you that much. I will not be spending it on the floor of Nate's house. I can tell you that much.
You should come up to New York for a weekend.
Why the fuck do I want to go to New York?
That's where I'll be for my birthday.
Great. You can go to New York. I'll go to Beantown.
Beantown?
Boston. Boston.
I heard Beantown. That's not what I think.
You think of coffee. You think of a coffee roaster.
No, younger me would have thought coffee roaster until my roommate told me bean is a euphemism for something else.
Okay. All right.
Yep. I had never heard of that before.
What roommate is this?
Nathan.
Oh.
Go figure.
Nathan. Naughty.
He ruined my image of coffee, man.
Fiend.
My username for a lot of things is Fiend for the Bean, and now I'm just like, oh.
Oh, yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are. Yeah, no, I'd rather go to Boston. That's where we differ in cities.
I've been once, and it was with my family to see all of the ships and the pilgrim stuff.
Of course, because your family are really big nerds about that. We still need to post your picture in your colonial outfit because that was awesome. That was fucking awesome.
You have it? Did Brenda send it to you?
No, you send it to me.
Oh, okay.
You
screenshot it.
You sent me the most dangerous image you can ever send somebody.
Second most.
Okay.
The most dangerous image of me is one of my Princess Leia costume.
That was a great one. That was great. That was great. You pulled it off, man. You got that bod.
I think it'd be better if I had the six pack and look a little bit more, counter to what Princess Leia would have been as a dude. I don't know. Yo, speaking of body norms, have you seen pictures of Thor from the new God of War?
No.
Thor is like the main villain in the God of War sequel.
Thor, shit. Okay, I thought you were talking about Kratos for a second. Yes, I've seen like maybe a mock-up of Thor, and I'm like, that doesn't look like Thor to me. But hey, if that's what you want to go with Thor, fine. Just make it an interesting fucking story like the first one. This better be a crap ton compelling. Like fucking like I can't put it down for 8 hours. Like I'm gonna sit on a weekend and just play that thing straight for 8 hours. Take up my life for 8 hours, please.
Yeah, I played Last of Us 2 straight for like almost an entire day.
And you just wept. You wept.
No, I did, man. About halfway through that game, you're bawling your eyes out. But no, they went with a fat Thor.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong.
No, dude,
with that.
It makes a lot more sense if you like partied and drank a lot.
And he got, was angry, and he rode a chariot pulled by rams or goats. Goats or rams?
Did he?
Yes, he did.
I thought it was a four-headed horse.
No.
to Odin,
I think that's Odin.
four-headed horse.
All right, all you Norse mythology fans, shame us on Twitter
Yeah.
or Facebook or Instagram and tell us how much we don't know about Norse mythology at Frame This Podcast on all your social media platforms. Yeah. Words. Stuff that I'm looking forward to. Well, some big life changes are ahead of me. My current girlfriend is moving in January, so that means I'm pretty much off the market. And it's going to be hopefully a good time. Hopefully we'll cohabitate well together. We've been on a couple trips already. We have many more planned. And I just got to get used to living with two cats, even though I'm allergic.
You're allergic to cats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You sure that's the best idea?
No choice. I got no choice. She comes with the cats. It's her and the cats. It's not her or the cats. It's her and the cats. So I'll need to start getting allergy shots.
I was going to say, you could just tell her it's me or allergies.
I'll see how it goes. I've told her the cats cannot come in the bedroom, so they can't get on the bed. And nice mustache, dude. I'm really liking the
working on it.
You need some wax, dude. Get some wax.
And just shave the rest.
And we're gonna buy some air purifiers to keep this place, hopefully less allergens. Not allergen free, but definitely less allergens than normal. That's something I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Halloween this year. I'm looking forward to being 29. Fuck no, I'm not.
Hey Siri. Or not.
We going, hey That's Siri cool. Me? In the middle of a conversation, you go, hey Siri me.
My phone's down here. I was going to see what day of the week Halloween's on.
Hopefully a good one. Nate's disappearing.
Well, Christmas and New Year's are both on Fridays this year.
Whoa. Who knows what that means?
Means a baby bump in like September. But, Wait, no. Yeah, September.
Oh, good. Are you planning on riding that train?
No, my aunt is a delivery nurse, and every time we hang out, she's always talking about how busy it is at work around certain times of year. So.
After the Super Bowl, or 9 months after the Super Bowl. Yeah, after New Year's, Christmas, St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
Cinco de Mayo, does that count?
We saw Under Oath on Cinco de Mayo. Remember that?
Yes, we did. We saw Under Oath on Cinco de Mayo. Nice. Good memory, dude. I don't remember what day that was. That was a great show. And what day are we going to see Under Oath and Every Time I Die? What's that date?
Under the same house. 18th, I think. March 18th.
March 18th. Put it on your calendars, people. We'll be there. March 18th. Baltimore? Richmond?
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Yeah. Okay. We'll be in Baltimore. So come say hi to us. We'll be there.
Dude, that's going to be a great show.
We're going to try to say
listen to those songs I sent you?
No, not yet. Because I was trying to figure out why this damn audio would not come through. Using my USB microphone because I couldn't hear myself. I like to hear myself as well as hear you. So I got rid of the USB microphone, which...
It's not one of those... what do they call? Like isolation chambers?
No.
Where they're like so quiet that... Speaking of, to backtrack a little bit, speaking of road trips, you don't want to go see Dune in North Carolina, do you?
Dune?
Yeah. Some friends and I are going to
The
Yes, some friends of
movie?
mine are going to go visit other friends in North Carolina and try to see it in IMAX, like late October.
Yeah, I got to pay my personal property taxes, and they're not as uh let's just say I owe a lot in personal property taxes this year. So my
Is that for your
October's
car?
kind of shot. Yeah. 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 They're giving it to me real good. They're giving it to me real good. The county of Fairfax giving it to me real good.
Why is it in October?
That's when our personal property taxes due.
I had no idea.
Yeah. In our county, I don't know about down in Richmond in whatever county you're in.
Because I feel like I always forget to pay that because I assume that it's on state taxes.
No, dude, it's county taxes. Get
That
ready.
makes a lot more sense.
Get ready. Doesn't your tax preparer like tell you or like go over these things with you?
I don't have one yet. Probably should.
Yeah.
I've just used Turbo all my life.
Well, I mean, if it works, it works. If it gives you the most deductions. That's something I'm not looking forward to, paying my fucking taxes. Because god damn it. That's the one thing about, I mean, Ben Franklin said it best. There's
death and taxes.
2 guarantees in life, death and taxes. Well, I hope they go to a good cause, like fixing our damn roads.
I was about to say potholes in Richmond. Can you please?
Well, I think the way around that is you spray paint a big old dick around it or in it, so they have to cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
They have to. Bingo.
I now know my life's work.
I wonder if there is somebody that just draws penises on potholes or on shitty roads, and that is their art to get the county or whoever to fix their roads. I want to meet that person. I want to talk to them. Yeah,
there's a 9/9 episode about vandalizing cop cars with dicks. That was funny.
Wasn't that like a parody of a movie on Netflix about someone that vandalized cars?
I don't know.
I thought there was a documentary about somebody who did that. Yeah, that's something I'm not looking forward to in well, that's this year, but in 2022.
More tax.
More taxes, yeah, more taxes. Hopefully more people get vaccinated and we can go back to truly a state of normality. I don't think we will for a while. We're not wearing masks anymore. We
work on it.
We can be free of this. If only you just roll up your damn sleeve and put on a mask for now until we can get our shit under control.
Quit the ego trip and take a little bit of time out of your day to go get a shot.
It's
downside, you get a little sick. Like the vaccine has no massive side effects.
No.
Upside, you potentially help us get back to normal. There's no like.
You not only help yourself, but you help your spouse. You help your kids. You help your neighbor if you like them. I don't know if you like them. You could not be getting it because you just fucking hate your neighbor and just want to cough on him one day, which you suck. But come on.
I saw this one meme. It was this guy blowing bubbles, like with a bubble maker.
Mm-hmm.
And the joke was, when you have COVID and hate your neighbors.
That's terrible. But that's hilarious. That is funny. That is. Oh my god!
I'm sneezing on you from across the fence.
Yeah, shit. That'd be awesome to look forward to in 2022.
Yeah, man, going to shows again is gonna be great.
Going shows. Maybe getting my own place,
Yeah,
possibly, if I can afford anything around here, which not likely. It's
like
gonna,
buying.
yeah, like buying. But we may have to rent. We may have to be renters for a while until we
I would read very heavily about buying in this market right now. I would wait for it to crash again and then buy.
oh hell yeah. That's everybody's, you buy the dips, sell on strength.
Yeah,
St-
don't buy right now. The worst time to buy.
sell on strength, buy on weakness. If you want some stock tips, there you go. That buy low, sell high thing doesn't really translate too well. It's buy on weakness and sell on strength. Yeah. But I hope the housing market doesn't crash like it did in '08. That would be a real pissa.
It shouldn't
I hope not.
be. It shouldn't because like the way that the investment's been going hasn't been. It's not set up for that again. I
Subprime
don't think.
subprime mortgage lending. Yep.
Yeah, they haven't. They haven't been falsely pushing bad mortgages.
Bad loans on people. Right.
So
We
from
can
what
hope.
I understand,
We can hope.
I saw The Big Short. I kind of know how it works.
Me too. That was a great film.
Oh yeah,
that was a great film. Um,
he's doing one coming out around Christmas time. I think it's about global warming
oh yeah, how we're all gonna
with
start melting.
With DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence.
We're all gonna start melting. Yeah, I think if I ever had the chance to build a house, I think it'd be underground. I think I'd want to start building my house underground because it's cooler. Your heating costs would go down. It's insulated in the winter. You know,
Interesting.
just a thought. It's a little doomsday prepperish, but what are you gonna do? Think it's getting too hot. Building up, like I'm on the fourth floor. I'm dying. I'm dying up here. I have it on 77. Otherwise, my AC would run all the time, which it doesn't run all the time. Mostly at night it doesn't run, but during the day it's running like crazy.
Yeah, we don't not here during the day, so we turn it off. We haven't had to turn it on. We only turn it on at night, really.
Oh. Yeah, if I didn't have my AC on during the day, it would be a literal sauna when I walked in here at night, and I would just start dripping. It would probably become like the climate of the tropics in my apartment, or excuse me, in my condo.
Pants.
In my pants, yes. Oh, swamp ass is a thing. Yep. Um, let's see. Spending more time with my dad. Getting another year with him, hopefully. That's it. I think that's it. That's it for me. That's it for me. What about you, Nate? You're going to be in the hot seat now. So, what have you learned from this past year? What are you doing now, and what are you looking forward to in 2022?
Something that's been on my mind a lot. I don't know, for the past 6 months or so, it's just been how poorly I was parented. And I used to be really bitter about it. But I just realized that being angry doesn't change anything.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like it happened. It's made me who I am. So the next step is, like assess that and then figure out what you're going to do with it, with that information. And for me, it was don't get angry. I mean, granted, I don't get angry. I don't very often at all.
That's
I can't even.
strange. That's very strange, sir. Human beings are allowed to feel anger.
Yeah, I don't really get angry. Um, I've always been very flat.
Docile.
No, controlled apathy.
Controlled apathy. Okay.
Um, but with family members, it's different because it's close to you. It's there all the time. When you get a group text from your mom asking who took home, a set of pillowcases because I can't find them. Like we get stuff like that all the time, and it's just like frustrating to be parented at,
Are you waiting your parents to stop parenting you?
No,
because that will never happen. They'll still want to parent you.
Right, I know. I just stopped caring.
You figured it out. You've solved the great mystery of just letting shit go that your parents say.
That's no, just in general.
Just in general?
Like I realize that like I don't hold grudges, but I count tallies like of small things.
That could bite you back in the ass, sir.
Yeah, so I just
that could bite you back in the ass.
Biggest thing I learned this year was to just, if it doesn't affect me, I don't really care about it.
If it doesn't, I think my rule is if it doesn't affect my sleep, and if it doesn't affect
for me, it's been if it doesn't get in the way of my art.
There you go.
My sleep.
There you go. Sleep's number one, dude. Sleep's number one.
Or time with Bruno. It doesn't. I don't care about it.
Oh, I'm trying to take all that time, baby. I'm trying to take all that time.
But now we're infringing on my ice cream time. So
ice cream, schmice cream.
Yeah. What was the second question? I know they're my questions, but I forget.
It was, what have you learned in the last year? Something right now, and then what are you looking forward to in 2022?
Something right now. No idea. I haven't had anything to drink either. Why am I so forgetful? I'm tired.
That's me every day, dude. I just forget shit all the time. I forget like words that I used to know, like that, gone. My vocabulary is crap.
I don't believe that.
I have like an 8th grader's vocabulary right now.
I also found out that I'm actually pretty good with numbers. That surprised me. Yeah, like at work, I use numbers a lot, and I've actually found out I'm pretty good with numbers. Anyway,
I'd love to be able to like eyeball lengths of cables. That's something I'd love to be able to do.
Like math tables or
like SDI cables, XLR cables.
Cables.
Yeah, cables with a C.
Cables.
C. Yeah, C.
I thought you said tables.
No.
6 foot, 8 foot, and then fuck it.
6 foot, then fuck it. Yeah, no. Cables. Like video and or audio cables and or networking cables. I like to be able to eyeball and be like, yeah, that's the correct link for this application. That's not. That'll get you from one end of something to the other. Yeah. That
sounds like you should take a Skillshare class on cable length eyeballing.
Yeah, I bet they got that in our what is it called?
Lynda.
Sure, yeah, Lynda. Whatever the acronym for
Udemy.
Udemy, yeah. Whatever the acronym for your company's learning module, something like that. Okay, yeah. What are you looking for in 2022?
Honestly, seeing if I can get this Shackleton project published. I think that'd be really cool. I just got a couple tools and another pad of paper, so I'm a little bit closer to like actually starting. I may have to redo the first one I did because it's on watercolor paper, which might be too thick. For the light pad to work. So, other than that, it's going pretty good. I have, I don't know, about 15 pieces I want to do in it.
Well, hold on. I forgot to say. Well, I guess what was the biggest thing of 2021, right? What was the big thing of 2021? Maybe that was the question I forgot. For you?
Getting married is probably the biggest thing I did in 2021.
Yeah, you idiot. Why'd you do that?
No idea, man. Couldn't tell you.
You can tell the world right now. Nate, why did you get married?
Absolutely no reason. Why did I get married? Barney Stinson told me not to get married before I'm 30, right?
Yeah.
Ted, don't get married before you're 30.
Yeah, I'm trying to get married, between 30, 35, something like that. Enjoy the twilight of my 20s without too many responsibilities. Not too many.
I was going to say, have fun with that.
I know. It's as you get older, you get more responsibilities. Isn't it supposed to get easier? That's what they told us. It'd get easier.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't. That's a lie.
It doesn't get easier, but you can handle it better.
Yes. That's the part that adults leave off when you're a child. You can just handle it better. Right now you can't because you're full of hormones and all you want to do is just rage or cry.
Just make every 13-year-old kid watch Big Mouth and they'll never date again.
I will keep them away from Big Mouth as long as I can. I'd rather them watch South Park than Big Mouth.
Yeah, because at least South Park, they know it's fake. Big Mouth could be real.
Yeah. So getting married, which was a lovely ceremony that I was invited to. Thank you, sir. I think I embarrassed myself enough and hopefully embarrassed you.
Sorry.
That was my job.
If you don't get embarrassed at a wedding, you're not doing it right.
I know. Yeah. I mean, all of Bruno's friends think I'm
like 40.
Like 40. Yeah, I'm only 28. Jesus Christ. What is it? Is it the must? It was the mustache. It was the mustache.
Definitely the mustache.
It was the mustache. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm not a teenage boy.
What?
What? Huh? Okay. Back to Shackleton. Why are you taking on such a momentous project in 1 year?
Oh, I'm not trying to do it in a year, but I'd like to start looking into publishing at some point next year. It'll probably take me the better part of a year, maybe two. Consider I'm going to go up a paper size.
What does that mean? Why does
the dimensions are getting bigger?
Oh, okay.
So I'm modeling a lot of how I'm doing this project off of there's an illustrator from the 70s who did a series on Frankenstein, and he did 45 pieces. He released 45 pieces. I think there's more that didn't make the cut, but they were on 15 by 20 inch paper. And so I was like, all right,
can you show me those dimensions with your hands? I don't know paper sizes. I'm sorry.
Um, yeah. Well, I can show you the.
You can just do one of those square things. Be like, it's this big versus this big versus this big.
So this is a 15 by 20.
Nice.
Um,
You didn't want to go, this is paper.
this is 18 by 24.
Wow. So you're going to shrink it down?
No, I'm going up.
Oh, you going up? Do those Arctic scenes.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. So they don't 18 or 15 by 20 isn't a standard size. You can't buy pads that size.
Right.
So the next size up is 18 by 24.
Right.
And so while I was following that train of thought, I was just like, why cut it? Why not just go a little bigger? So.
Gotcha. Okay. Why not? Go big or go home. Or go big show with Snoop Dogg.
So yeah, I bought a light pad, which is basically like let's say you just took an iPad and had it be one big flashlight. You put down a piece of paper that has line work on it, and then you put another piece of paper on top of that, and it's for tracing.
Mm-hmm.
And so what a lot of animators use it to flip through their cells and see the cells, like the motion of whatever they're animating. A lot of pen and ink artists or watercolor artists will do their rough outline on the first sheet and then do their final drawing on the second sheet on top of it. But the watercolor paper that I did my first drawing on was, I think watercolor paper is too dense for the light to work. So,
okay.
I could see it, but it wasn't as clear as I thought it should be. And that could just be my misconception of how the tool works. It could be the Bruno thinks that it might be just the darkness of my lines. They might just not be dark enough to use the light box. So
how dark is
I'm
too
gonna have
dark?
to redo that. I don't know. See if you.
We need to consult Charlie Murphy. R.I.P. R.I.P. Charlie Murphy.
If if everything's too dark, then you kind of lose the reason for doing a pencil sketch in the beginning.
Okay.
So it's like if I want to map out my grays, and my shade, my shadow, some of that's going to be light, lighter than the other stuff.
Okay.
It's like if the line weight is the problem, then I have to think of another way to do it. So.
You're speaking art to me, and I don't know what it all means, but it's okay. I still love you anyway.
Do you want me to explain anything to you, Phil?
I'm good. I think our fans might be able to explain something.
When you do pen and ink, there's two different ways to do it. One is to draw your pencil and then ink over the lines. And after the ink is dry, you erase the pencil.
I know that much. I've seen that.
So I did a test on some paper earlier when I was doing design and on watercolor paper. And when I went to go erase it, it lifted off some of the ink. So the ink wasn't black anymore. It was like a 70% gray or like an 80% gray. And when you go to scan that, it doesn't pick all of it up. So it's harder to reproduce. So the alternative to that is to do your pencil drawing at full and then put on top of the light pad with another piece of paper on top.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the pencil through the second sheet of paper, but you're drawing on the second sheet of paper rather than the original piece.
Okay. You got too much paper. It's too much paper.
Yeah, I think the watercolor paper is too thick.
It's too much paper.
Too dense. Anyway.
That would have been a great insult for Bruno to be like, you're dense just like this paper. I don't know Bruno's smug face. Does she have a smug face? I've never seen it. When her I told you so face. Like one of those. I know yours. That's your face. Yeah, your face.
She does the same thing.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's not. Not when it's coming from someone else.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Anyway. But speaking of that, I should probably go buy her some ice cream.
We got 4 minutes left to wrap this thing up, and then we'd be over an hour. We have 4 minutes left, so we got to say our final piece. I guess what do we want from this podcast? What are we hoping to accomplish in the next year? Let's just give it a year. Let's see what's gonna happen in this next year.
I want to interview Mick Gordon, man.
He's still our goal. He's still our goal.
He's still our goal. I would love to have Mick Gordon on. Yeah, just to pick that man's brain about. I want to talk to him about like the technical side of how making music for an interactive media works.
Okay.
Have you ever seen like trees of how video game music is cued?
No, but I can probably guess what it looks like and or what they try to accomplish.
Yeah, based on whatever your character's doing, different music plays.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the library is like so immense, like the backlog of work you need to like, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, like you're so let me try and guess here. You're walking. I'm gonna just rip out, God of War. We're walking through a forest. You have to have the sounds of your feet walking.
I was just talking soundtrack.
Oh, just the soundtrack in general?
Yeah. So like
not the whole sound design.
That's another thing, but I don't know if he had anything to do with that.
Oh, I mean, like you can have different textures going at, different times, and then you break one piece of music and then you go to like a battle sort of music and tone. And then maybe when there's, after that, a couple scenes later, wherever in the freaking game,
I wonder if they're going to do the one shot thing that they did with the first God of War.
I hope the Ragnarok's just a continuation of God of War and the game style.
I mean, it's going to be, but it's probably going to be an evolution of sorts.
Sort of, yeah. Just don't fuck it up. That's all I'm saying. Just don't fuck it up. That's something we're looking forward to in 2022. God of War, Ragnarok.
Also, the sequel to Sony's Spider-Man.
Sure, you can be in that camp. I'm just looking forward to God of War, so I don't like...
You never played it?
No. I've watched you play it, but I haven't played it.
Hey, Phil.
Mm-hmm. And I had it, too. I had it for months, and I never cracked it open.
Yeah, I think you gave it to me, right?
Yeah, I did.
I think I might have traded it in. I owe you a Spider-Man game.
No, you don't. You don't owe me a Spider-Man game. You owe Megan a Spider-Man game.
Fuck.
Nate owes Megan Morvay a Spider-Man game. Morvay's Morvay. She's in Richmond. Nate, you traded in Megan's game. I thought you gave it back to her. I thought did I give it back to her?
No, you gave it to me and I played through it and I thought it was yours.
No, it wasn't mine. It was Megan's. That's something we can look forward to. Nate needs to buy Megan another copy of Spider-Man and give it back to her. Say, I'm sorry I traded this. Even though you probably didn't realize this happened.
Oh my God. Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, so what I'm looking forward to in the podcast, we have some other great people on. We get some more listeners. Please, if you haven't yet, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, TuneIn.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram, please, at Frame This Podcast. Please get into contact with us. Email us at framethispodcast@gmail.com. reach out to me and Nate. I'm at Philippe is French on Instagram. Nate is the Inkwell Design or the Inkwell Apparel.
Yeah. Talk to us. We'll talk to you.
we'll talk to you. Yes, we'll talk to you. We'll have a conversation. If you have any questions about even coming on the show and being a part of this crazy experiment we called Frame This Podcast, let us know. We're always looking for someone new and interesting to talk to. I want to learn about your life and what you've gone through to get here. Nate's more interested in your processes and how you wrap your head around challenges and your successes.
We get the two-prong approach.
With a two-prong approach. Yep. That's exactly, it looks like what we do. Yep. When we're together. Yep. It's exactly us. Don't tell Bruna. And I think that wraps everything up. I want to go out on a high note. Nate, you brought us down for a second, but I'm trying to get us back up there. Go buy Megan another copy of Spider-Man. Okay, everybody.
No, as soon as I said it, I was like, wait, I got that from you. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, buddy. It's been good talking to you today. Stay hungry. Stay creative. Stay safe. We love you. Thanks for listening.